And good evening now. We begin tonight with the military as this afternoon the governor met with dozens of our state's military commanders to get a pulse on what's happening at our military installations. News 19's Rachel Ripp was there for the briefing. She's got the latest.
The primary topics of concern at Thursday's military commanders briefing: licensure, safety, housing, education, and childcare. 9 military installations were present, along with 9 state agencies. Joint Base Charleston brought up one of their biggest points of concern: reducing the waiting period of driver's licenses for military members. Right now, they say it's 6 months. Kevin Schwedo, the executive director of the South Carolina DMV, says he advocated for a 30-day standard with the legislature, which is where it'll pick up again in the new January session.
Based upon talking to North Carolina and Georgia, they say they haven't seen a statistical increase in the number of accidents through the accelerated program, which is when I took what is good for the goose is good for the gander. Why don't we make that the policy for the entire state, both military and civilian?
Shaw Air Force Base Commander Colonel Chris Smith thanked the state for a grant they recently received
to increase our energy resiliency and add a separate line of electricity to one side of the base, which houses our ARCENT and AFCENT partners and some of our attack group 24/7 mission, that if they were to lose power, they would lose significant mission, things that we can't accept, and this grant will help us.
Fort Gordon, soon to be Fort Eisenhower, right across the state border in Augusta, was also part of the roundtable. The base's commander and Major General Paul Stanton said that he would be encouraged to see the proviso for Military Enhancement Fund to make its way through the legislature in the next session.
There are $2.6 billion worth of construction currently invested by the Department of Defense into what will soon become Fort Eisenhower. That construction comes in the form of Operations Center, comes in the form of a new campus for educating and training our cyber electronic warfare and signal soldiers.
Now the baton has been passed to the governor, the South Carolina Department of Veterans Affairs Secretary, and the Speaker of the House to carry the message to the legislature and Department of Defense. Rachel Ripp, News 19 WLTX.
And according to House Speaker Merle Smith at Sumter, the state now plans to examine those concerns on a deeper level to look into solutions that have worked for other states.